You remember me telling you about my brother-in-law?
Oh, yeah, that guy who borrowed all that money never gave it back.
Oh, yeah, that guy is such a loser.
Yeah.
You know, every time I go over to their house, I go in a room, he gets up and he leaves.
Weirdo.
I go into another room, he gets up and he leaves.
Oh, he's guilty because, he feels guilty he hasn't paid you back, Jimmy. He's avoiding you.
He's either in the bedroom reading, or he's down in the basement exercising, and he's so overweight, I know he's not exercising.
Make any sense.
And I think basically he's trying to get away from me.
Does he have an apartment? Does he live anywhere? Or does he just stay at your place?
No, he's my brother-in-law. He lives over with my sister.
Oh. Hello and welcome, everyone. Tim Kitzer along with my good friend Jimmy Shorts. How are you, Jimmy?
Tim, you're sitting so close to me. Move your chair over. You stink like old milk or like eggs.
And the leadoff hitter heads to the plate, and this game is underway. Damon takes a called strike. The count is 0-1. And this guy looks very stiff at the plate right now, Jimmy.
Yeah, he looks like one of those guys made out of wax at the museums. I hate the museums.
And he is out at first. Now, I read where it would take over 72,000 birthday candles to make one Babe Ruth. Isn't that something? One out. Bases are empty. Got under that one. Into foul territory. Clemens, now the windup. And this guy has quite a formidable arm, doesn't he, Jimmy?
Is that his real arm? It looks kind of fake. Remember that $6 million man? He had fake arms, one fake leg.
And he can't pull the trigger for called strike 3.
He has got a bad case of whifferitis.
2 outs, nobody on base. Hit hard to left. This one could be trouble. Garciaparra rounds first. Rounding second. Now rounding third. And Garciaparra heads into third with a triple. There are 2 outs, but they've got a man on third. Clemens, the windup. Hit hard on the ground, left side. Fires to first. He got him. After 1/2 inning of play, we are tied at 0. And here comes the first batter to lead off the inning. Martinez winds up. The changeup. Maybe this guy needs to hit off the tee a little bit in practice, Jimmy, to get his stroke back.
The manager looks so teed off at that swing, he's going to have a stroke.
Releases. Hits sharply, but foul. And that's line foul. Sends a rocket to deep right field. And it bounces off the wall. This could be extra bases. Rounding second. And Soriano reaches third base safely. No outs, man on third. And he swung right through that pitch.
Oh, what was that? That baby just rolled off the table and hit the floor.
Hit on the line over the first baseman. Line foul. This pitcher is one-tough cookie. His arm is very explosive.
Well, his arm sure explodes like a cannon. I bet he has some good arm insurance on that thing.
Just 1 out and a runner at third base. Ground ball, but foul. Hit in the air to left. And he'll make the play. Fires to third. 2 outs and a runner at third base. And that's line foul. Drives one to left field. And Ramirez reels it in. And that'll do it for this inning. After an inning of play, we are scoreless. Tonight on Newsbreakers, why Johnny can't read. Pitch on the way. Giambi takes a cold strike.
You know, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him hit a baseball.
Giambi takes a called strike, 0-2.
You know, I got a life to live, and if these people aren't swinging at pitches, we're gonna end up dying here.
And he looks at a called strike 3.
That was just a terrific sequence by the pitcher there. Really used the whole plate.
1 out, nobody on base. Delivers. Hillenbrand takes a strike, 0-1. And he really got hung out to dry on that pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Swung at it like he was chopping weeds.
That was just a heck of a pitch. Who knows, this guy could end up going to Cooperstown. 2 outs, nobody on base.
Why would you trade him if he's doing so good? Cooperstown.
Cooperstown, Jimmy, Cooperstown.
I heard you the first time. Why are they gonna trade him?
And that ends the top half of the inning. With the bottom of the second coming up, we are tied at 0. Tonight at 10 on Newsbreakers, giant Mexican squirrels. How big are they? Are they crossing the border? And how safe are your children? Martinez, the windup. He could have extra bases. Posada rounds first. There's a base hit to center. No outs, runner at second. He's got a terrific changeup working, doesn't he?
You know this guy just got a hair transplant that's up to bat? They grafted the hair from his back up on his head.
The pitch. That was a wicked fastball. He had no chance catching up to that. Strike 3.
Man, this guy's strong. He's getting his whole body behind every pitch. He is a monster.
1 out with a runner on second. Hit sharply, but foul. And that's line foul. Line foul. Hit hard into left field. Posada heads for home. And Posada scores to put his team ahead. Pulls up at second with a double. 1 out with a runner on second. He really fooled him on that pitch.
I talked to him before the game. I told him, you know, you ought to take yoga.
Oh, fooled him on that one.
If 2 guys were swinging at that pitch, they still wouldn't have hit it.
Swing and a miss, strike 3.
That was just a big, fat, lazy, I don't care swing. He don't care.
There are 2 outs, runner on second. Well, it looked more like a tired old whatever swing to me. Hit sharply into left field.
No. The I don't care has a much more rounded arc to it than that whatever. And it starts up higher. Keep watching.
The Yankees extend their lead. The play at second. The play at second. The play at second. Guns it to third. Throws to second. Throws to third. The throw to third. He is out of there. After 2 innings, New York leads by 2. Stay tuned for From Left Field immediately following the game. Then it's